Hello everyone, this is Larry Hernandez and this is another weekly recruiting tip, and I've been asked by a couple of people that are following these tips to go over some of the tools that they see in my videos. So I assumed everyone knew about these, so shame on me. So let's go over a couple of tools to help you, I guess they're Chrome add-ins, to help you find people's email addresses, just in case you don't have them. So I'm in LinkedIn, just regular old LinkedIn. I'm gonna click on Colin here. And you'll see some things to the right start to work here. And these are Chrome add-ins. Some of them are free, some of them are not. So the number one app I'm going to show you is Connectifier. And it'll scrape all their social profiles. It'll find blogs about them. And you'll see here, it'll show their Gmail. The reason you want their email address is that it has a higher open rate than it would if you just send them on LinkedIn. So that's one thing. Also, you've got, if you pay for Guild does the same thing. It'll actually tell you a little bit more information. It'll tell you if they're going to be looking based on their algorithm. It'll tell you if they're in demand, and sometimes it'll find their email address. And then last but not least, Profit, same thing. I would hit here, find email, and it usually finds their work email. And I usually, if I see the domain FanMaker, I'll check to see FanMaker. And if it's I would use this as a last resort. I like sending it to Gmail instead. So there are a lot more, but these are the three that I use every day. And let me show you how they would look on Twitter. And so most of these work on Twitter and Facebook as well. So if you're looking at individuals on Twitter, you'd get the same information here, right? It'll show their LinkedIn, their Facebook, and so on. And if you're on Facebook, and so a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but sourcers will use Facebook. Let's say someone checks in at a conference, a Ruby on Rails conference. You can search check-ins, right? Or even pictures of if everyone's at the Googleplex or whatever it is. You can reverse search and look who's tagged in photos, but they might not have their information. So if you have one of these handy apps, maybe you can find their LinkedIn and kind of go from there and see if that's the kind of person you want to be targeting. Now, I must warn you that as you start adding these Chrome apps, it starts slowing down Chrome. So I use Extensity, and here's how you spell it. Basically, you load this free Chrome app, and then you can just click and turn things off, right? So if I think that sometimes I'll have some issues, rarely, but if I do, I'll turn off Guild. Just by clicking it, it's off. And then I would just hit, reload. And now you're going to see that the orange app will not come on. Because sometimes certain apps fight with each other. So that's another app that's worth looking at. And that's it. It's a short tip, but if you have any other questions, please let me know what you want me to cover, and I will cover them. All right, have a great day.